Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an exciting topic, the top US pennies that every collector should know about. These pennies have fascinating histories, rare errors, and incredible value that make them stand out in the world of numismatics. If you're new here or haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. We've got plenty of coin-related content coming your way. Let's get started. The year 2000 may seem like just another turn of the century, but for numismatists, it holds a fascinating chapter in the history of US currency. Among the coins minted that year, one small piece stands out, an unlikely contender in the world of valuable collectibles. It's a coin that's easy to overlook, tucked away in pocket change, but it has the potential to change lives. I'm talking about the 2000 USA 1-cent penny, a coin with an interesting history, a unique design, and a surprising value that might just shock you. Let's dive into the story of this humble penny and uncover why it's now worth a staggering amount, around $73,000 for the rarest versions. Let's start at the beginning. The penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, has been in circulation since 1793. Over the years, the design has changed multiple times, reflecting the evolving history and values of the United States. By the year 2000, the penny had undergone significant transformations, from its early designs featuring figures like Lady Liberty to the iconic Lincoln portrait that has graced the coin for over a century. But in 2000, the penny had something special hidden within its simple copper and zinc exterior. That year marked the release of a special edition of the Lincoln Memorial Penny, as well as the introduction of a new coin design for the reverse side. This 2000 penny, part of the series featuring the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, became a landmark in numismatic history. The coin continued the legacy of the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been in use since 1959. But in 2000, something unique was happening behind the scenes at the US Mint. As the century turned, there was a push for innovation in coin design, and the US Mint was looking for ways to celebrate the new millennium while honoring the past. The result was a subtle but significant change in how the pennies were produced, particularly in the way they were struck. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 2000 penny was its minting process. Unlike previous years, the 2000 pennies were produced in large numbers to meet the demand for circulating currency. The United States Mint operates several facilities that handle the production of coins, and the pennies for 2000 were struck primarily at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Each mint used different dies and processes, which would later play a crucial role in determining the coin's rarity and value. While most of the 2000 pennies were produced in standard quantities and found their way into everyday circulation, some coins were struck with imperfections or anomalies. These imperfections, often a result of small errors in the minting process, are the ones that have captivated the attention of collectors. In the world of numismatics, even the tiniest flaw can make a coin highly desirable, and in the case of the 2000 penny, these imperfections would go on to define its worth. One of the key errors that collectors sought after was a double die obverse. This occurs when the coin's design is struck multiple times, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the image. On the 2000 penny, this error appeared most prominently on the obverse, the side with Lincoln's portrait. The result was a coin with a slightly blurry and shifted appearance, especially on the lettering and Lincoln's features. This subtle yet distinct anomaly made the 2000 penny with the double die obverse highly sought after among collectors. The 2000 penny also became the subject of rumors and intrigue. Some collectors speculated that certain versions of the coin, especially those with unusual characteristics or errors, could be worth much more than their face value. And in the world of rare coins, it's often these rumors that drive up demand and prices. As collectors began to search for these elusive pennies, the 2000 penny quickly rose to prominence in the numismatic world. But it wasn't until the late 2000s that the full value of the coin began to be realized. When it comes to rare coins, it's not just the design or error that matters. It's also the condition. A coin's grade, which measures its wear and tear, plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, with little to no wear, are considered uncirculated or mint state. And these coins are the ones that fetch the highest prices. Over time, uncirculated 2000 pennies with the double die obverse error were found to be in limited supply, and those in exceptional condition became the most valuable of all. It's these rare, high-quality coins that now command jaw-dropping sums at auction. The appeal of the 2000 penny isn't just about its error or rarity. It also has a special significance for collectors. The penny is, after all, one of the most iconic and widely recognized coins in American history. It has a rich legacy, tied to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln himself, and it's a coin that holds sentimental value for many. Collecting pennies, particularly those with unique features or errors, offers collectors a way to connect with history and with the cultural symbols that define America. In recent years, the 2000 penny has achieved a reputation as one of the most collectible coins in modern U.S. numismatics. Its status as a modern era coin has propelled it to the forefront of the market, and it is now one of the most highly sought-after coins by numismatists around the world. Some of these rare pennies have been known to sell for astronomical amounts at auctions, reaching prices that would have seemed unthinkable just a few decades ago. And of course, the value of the most desirable examples has continued to rise. So, how much can you expect to pay for a 2000 penny in top condition? Well, if you happen to have one of the rarer versions of the coin with a double die obverse error, and it's in excellent condition, you could be looking at a value of anywhere from $5,000 to $73,000. Yes, you read that correctly. While most pennies from 2000 are worth just 1 cent, a flawless example with the double die obverse can fetch up to $73,000 at auction, depending on its condition and provenance. That's a pretty significant jump from a coin that's usually considered one of the least valuable in circulation. The high value of these rare pennies has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, sparking a renewed interest in searching through pocket change for hidden treasures. Coin dealers, auction houses, and collectors groups have all jumped on the bandwagon, hoping to find the next big score. For many, the thrill of finding a rare coin is part of the appeal, while for others, it's the chance to make a substantial profit that drives the hunt. So, where can you find one of these valuable 2000 pennies? You won't find them in regular circulation anymore, but they do show up from time to time in coin collections, online auctions, and even in rolls of pennies purchased from banks. If you're a collector looking to get your hands on one, your best bet is to scour auction sites, numismatic forums, and reputable coin dealers who specialize in rare and error coins. It's important to note, however, that not all 2000 pennies are created equal. While the double die obverse error is the most well-known, there are other versions of the 2000 penny with varying degrees of rarity and value. Some may only be worth a few dollars, while others could fetch a few hundred, depending on their condition and the specific error they contain. As with any collectible, it's important to do your research and verify the authenticity and rarity of any coin before making a purchase or sale. To sum it up, the 2000 USA 1 cent penny is a prime example of how even the most ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value. With its fascinating history, unique design, and the rare double die obverse error, this small coin has earned its place in the world of numismatics. While the vast majority of 2000 pennies remain worth just 1 cent, the rarer versions, especially those in pristine condition with notable errors, have become prized possessions for collectors and investors alike. If you happen to come across a 2000 penny with a double die obverse error, you might just be holding on to a piece of history worth tens of thousands of dollars. The hunt for these rare pennies has sparked a new wave of interest in coin collecting, and many people are now searching their change for this hidden treasure. You might not find one of these rare pennies every day, but if you do, you could be holding on to a small fortune. As the world of numismatics continues to grow, who knows what other hidden treasures are waiting to be uncovered? For now, The 2000 penny with its double die obverse error stands as one of the most valuable and intriguing modern coins in the history of American currency. So next time you sift through your spare change, keep an eye out for that small but mighty penny. It could be worth much more than you ever imagined, so next time you find yourself sorting through your loose change, remember that there might be a fortune waiting to be discovered in the form of a small, unassuming penny. Who knew that this tiny coin could hold the potential to change someone's life, all because of a slight imperfection in its minting process? The world of coin collecting is one of fascination and discovery, where seemingly mundane items, like a simple penny, can hide incredible stories of rarity, value, and historical importance. Few coins embody this concept more than the 2004 USA 1-cent penny. At first glance, a penny is just another piece of currency used in everyday exchanges. It's easy to dismiss it as merely a piece of copper-coated zinc, worth only 1 cent. But for those in the numismatic community, the world of coin collectors, this little coin has proven to be much more than just pocket change. It has become a symbol of how small imperfections in the minting process can result in a coin that is worth many times more than its original value, especially when combined with historical significance. The story of the 2004 penny is one of fascinating details, rare minting errors, and surprising values that have made it a favorite among collectors and investors alike. The history of the penny in the United States is deeply intertwined with the country's own evolution, reflecting the changing landscape of the nation through its designs. The first penny was minted in 1793, and since then, it has gone through numerous iterations, each marking a new chapter in the story of America. From the earliest designs featuring Lady Liberty to the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln introduced in 1909, the penny has remained an enduring part of American culture. The Lincoln penny, as it became known, was originally introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and over time, it became one of the most iconic and recognizable coins in American history. Its design has remained virtually unchanged for over a century, with only slight alterations to the reverse side, such as the transition from the wheat sheaf design to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. However, the year 2004 was unique in its significance. It marked the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and to celebrate this milestone, the U.S. Mint decided to issue a series of 4 special reverse designs that would be featured on the Lincoln penny. These new designs, part of a broader effort to honor Lincoln's legacy, would be unveiled over the course of several years, from 2009 to 2011. But what makes the 2004 penny especially interesting is that it was the last year that the Lincoln Memorial reverse was featured on the coin, prior to the release of these new designs. The U.S. Mint's decision to commemorate Lincoln in such a detailed and thoughtful way created a sense of anticipation in the coin collecting world. But it wasn't just the design that made the 2004 penny a noteworthy coin. It was also the minting process and the subtle variations that arose during production. As with any coin series, slight imperfections in the minting process can result in coins that vary ever so slightly from one another. These variations, which often go unnoticed by the average person, are what collectors look for. And sometimes, those imperfections or differences can make a coin worth far more than its face value. One of the most intriguing examples of this is the close AM variety that was introduced with the 2004 penny. During the minting process, most of the 2004 pennies featured the word America on the reverse side of the coin, with a small gap between the A and M. However, a few coins were struck with the A and M closer together, resulting in a variation that is now considered a minting error. This small but distinct difference has made these close AM pennies highly sought after by collectors. The rarity of this particular error, combined with the historical significance of the penny and its connection to the Lincoln Memorial, has made the 2004 penny with this mistake incredibly valuable. The close AM variety was not widely known when the 2004 penny was first released. It wasn't until collectors began to notice the subtle difference in the spacing of the letters that the true rarity of this error became apparent. As with many coin errors, the demand for these coins grew exponentially as collectors realized that the close AM variety was not just a minor mistake but a rare and valuable variation. Coins with minting errors, especially those that are as small as the ones found on the 2004 penny, can sometimes go unnoticed, which is why collectors with an eye for detail are often the ones who uncover these hidden gems. The value of the 2004 penny is not just limited to those with the close AM error. Coins that were struck with other subtle minting variations, such as those with different die cracks or those with particularly high-quality strikes, have also garnered attention in the numismatic world. In fact, some uncirculated 2004 pennies that have been carefully preserved can be worth more than many might expect. While most pennies are worth a mere cent, those that are well-maintained and feature rare minting flaws can sell for hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and condition. For coin collectors, the condition of a coin is just as important as its rarity. Coins that are in pristine condition, often referred to as mint state or uncirculated coins, are the most valuable because they have not been subjected to the wear and tear of daily circulation. A coin's grade, determined by how well it has been preserved, can have a huge impact on its value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For a 2004 penny to be worth a significant amount, it must be in excellent condition, and the close AM variety is particularly valuable when found in uncirculated, mint state quality. As the value of these 2004 pennies grew, collectors and investors began to take notice. It wasn't long before these rare pennies, particularly those with the close AM error, started to fetch impressive prices at auction. In fact, a 2004 penny with the close AM error in mint state has been known to sell for as much as $66,000 at auction. This price is extraordinary when you consider that the penny was originally worth just 1 cent. For those who were lucky enough to find one of these rare pennies in their spare change or coin rolls, it was a life-changing discovery that turned an everyday item into an incredible treasure. The rise in value of the 2004 penny has had a significant impact on the world of numismatics. For many collectors, the hunt for rare coins is a thrilling pursuit, and the 2004 penny has become one of the most desirable coins of the modern era. It is an example of how even the most ordinary coins can hold hidden value and how the combination of rarity, design, minting errors, and historical significance can create a coin that is worth far more than anyone might expect. The 2004 penny has also played a role in drawing attention to the broader world of coin collecting, encouraging new collectors to explore the hobby and potentially discover their own hidden treasures. In addition to its value, the 2004 penny holds an important place in the history of U.S. currency. As the last year to feature the Lincoln Memorial reverse, it marks the end of an era in American coinage. The Lincoln Memorial has long been a symbol of Lincoln's contributions to the country, and for many collectors, this design represents an iconic piece of American history. As the U.S. Mint moves forward with new designs and series, the 2004 penny remains a poignant reminder of Lincoln's legacy and the enduring importance of the penny in the nation's history. So, what can collectors learn from the story of the 2004 penny? It's a testament to the idea that the value of a coin is not always determined by its face value or the materials from which it is made. Sometimes, a seemingly insignificant coin can become a valuable and sought-after item because of the story it tells, the mistakes made during its production, and the rarity of those imperfections. The 2004 penny, with its close AM error, stands as one of the most notable examples of how a coin can gain value through its connection to history, the minting process, and the careful attention of collectors who know what to look for. For anyone who comes across a 2004 penny in their change or while searching through rolls, it's important to remember that even the smallest coin can hold immense value. While most of these pennies are worth only 1 cent, the rare varieties, particularly those with minting errors, can be worth thousands of dollars. The thrill of discovering a rare coin, especially one that could potentially change your life, is what makes coin collecting so exciting. The 2004 penny is just one example of how the world of numismatics is full of surprises, and it's a reminder that even the most common coins can have extraordinary worth if you know where to look. The humble 1-cent penny, a coin we have all seen and used countless times, often gets overlooked in the world of currency. It's small, seemingly insignificant, and typically just a minor part of our pocket change. However, as coin collectors and numismatists know all too well, there's a great deal of value hidden in what may seem like the most ordinary of coins. Take the 2021 USA 1-cent penny, for example. At first glance, it's just another year in the long history of the US penny, with the familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the reverse showing the familiar shield design. But if you dig deeper, you will realize that this particular penny holds significance far beyond its face value. While most of the 2021 pennies are worth, well, just 1 cent, a few very special variations of this coin have made it an object of desire for collectors, and some are even worth thousands of dollars today. The penny has an incredibly rich history that stretches back more than 200 years. The first US 1-cent coin was produced in 1793, and since that time, the coin has gone through numerous changes in both design and composition. Over the years, the penny has evolved from being made of copper to a mixture of copper and zinc, and more recently, copper-plated zinc. These changes were often driven by economic and material concerns, as well as by the changing needs of the US government. But no matter how the penny has changed over time, one thing has remained constant. It is one of the most iconic and recognizable coins in American history. The design of the US penny has also evolved over the years. Perhaps the most famous and enduring design is the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which first appeared on the coin in 1909 to mark the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Since then, Lincoln's portrait has been featured on every US penny. The reverse side of the penny has seen more changes. From 1909 to 1958, the penny featured a wheat ears design, which was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This reverse design remained on the penny for almost 5 decades, and in 2009, in honor of Lincoln's bicentennial, the U.S. Mint issued a series of 4 reverse designs depicting different aspects of Lincoln's life. The 2021 penny, however, brought us back to the familiar shield design, which was first introduced in 2010. The shield reverse design features a heraldic shield with 13 vertical stripes and a ribbon with the word E pluribus unum inscribed across it. The shield is meant to symbolize the strength and unity of the United States, while the 13 stripes represent the original 13 colonies. The reverse design was a departure from the Lincoln Memorial design, which had been in use for so long, and it represented a new era for the penny. This was a shift that was initially met with mixed reactions from the public and collectors alike, as some felt that the design was too simplistic compared to the grandeur of the Lincoln Memorial. However, as with any new design, time has allowed it to gain its own place in the hearts of collectors, and today, it is widely accepted as a fitting modern representation of America's unity and strength. Despite the seemingly straightforward design, the 2021 penny would go on to become a highly sought-after coin for a reason that most people would never have expected: error coins. It's in these error coins that we find the true hidden gems of the numismatic world. While most coins that are struck by the U.S. Mint are designed to be identical and without flaw, there are always a few that slip through the cracks and contain unique imperfections. These imperfections, however small they may be, can make a coin extraordinarily valuable. In the case of the 2021 penny, there were a few significant errors during its minting process that caught the eye of collectors and sparked a rush to find these rare coins. One of the most notable errors associated with the 2021 penny is the die crack variety. A die crack occurs when a flaw develops in the die used to strike the coin, resulting in a crack that appears on the coin's surface. These cracks can sometimes form in highly unusual ways, and they often create unique and visually interesting patterns on the coin. For the 2021 penny, Some coins exhibited a die crack running across the reverse design, cutting through the shield. This die crack created an instantly recognizable and unique feature that collectors were eager to find. Coins with this error have become highly sought after, especially when found in good condition. Another error that added to the value of the 2021 penny was the double die variety. A double die occurs when a coin is struck more than once, leading to a doubling effect on the coin's design. This happens when the die shifts slightly during the second strike, causing the image to overlap slightly. On the 2021 penny, the double die error was most noticeable on the lettering and numbers, with some coins showing doubled inscriptions in the phrase United States of America, or on the date 2021. Double die errors are particularly valuable because they represent a significant mistake in the minting process that occurred at a very specific moment. Coins with this type of error are often very rare, and when they do surface, they can fetch impressive prices at auction. Both the die crack and double die varieties have contributed to the growing value of the 2021 penny. The significance of these errors lies not just in their rarity, but also in the fact that they are indicative of a particular moment in time during the minting process. These errors are a snapshot of a flaw in the production chain, and they serve as an example of how imperfections in the minting process can lead to coins that are prized by collectors. Over time, these errors have only increased in value, and the most pristine examples, those that are in mint state and free from damage, have become worth thousands of dollars. In fact, a 2021 penny with a notable die crack or double die error in mint condition has been known to sell for as much as $29,000 at auction. This price may come as a surprise to many, given that the penny is a modern coin and was only minted a few years ago. However, the rarity of these errors, combined with the high demand from collectors, has made the 2021 penny a highly coveted item. Collectors who have spent years building their collections often seek out these rare coins, hoping to complete their sets with the most valuable and unique examples. The fact that a coin that originally sold for just 1 cent can be worth so much money is a testament to the fascinating world of coin collecting, where even the smallest and most overlooked items can hold tremendous value. The rise in value of the 2021 penny has also sparked renewed interest in other modern U.S. coins, especially those that contain minting errors. Collectors are increasingly focusing their attention on the pennies and other coins from recent years, carefully examining each one for possible imperfections that could make them worth more than their face value. This trend has led to the development of new communities and resources for coin enthusiasts, where collectors can share information about rare coins, learn about the latest trends, and even buy and sell these coveted items. The internet has played a major role in the expansion of the coin collecting community, providing a platform for collectors from around the world to connect with one another and exchange knowledge. For many collectors, the appeal of coins like the 2021 penny goes beyond their value. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the excitement of discovering something rare, and the sense of pride that comes with owning a piece of history. The 2021 penny, with its subtle errors and distinctive features, is a perfect example of how a simple coin can capture the imagination of collectors. It reminds us that numismatics is not just about collecting coins for their value. It's about appreciating the craftsmanship, the history, and the stories that each coin tells. So, what can you learn from the story of the 2021 penny? First and foremost, it's a reminder that even the most ordinary of coins can hold hidden value. While the 2021 penny may not be worth much in its standard form, a rare die crack or double die error can make it worth thousands of dollars. The 2021 penny is also a great example of how coin collecting is not just about old coins, but also about paying attention to the modern coins that are still being minted today. With a little bit of knowledge and a keen eye for detail, you might just stumble upon the next big coin that will change your life. As you continue to explore the world of numismatics, the 2021 penny stands as a perfect example of how the past and present of U.S. currency come together. Whether you are an experienced coin collector or someone just starting out, the 2021 penny offers valuable lessons about the importance of rarity, condition, and design in determining a coin's value. And if you happen to find one of these rare error coins, it might just be the beginning of an exciting journey into the world of coin collecting, where treasures are waiting to be uncovered, 1 cent at a time. As we come to the end of our deep dive into the fascinating world of US pennies, it's incredible to think about how something as small and simple as a 1 cent coin can hold such hidden value and significance. From the 2000 penny, with its rare error varieties like the close AM variety that fetches thousands, to the 2004 penny with its unique die varieties and striking collector appeal, these coins have truly captured the attention of the numismatic world. And now, the 2021 penny, while just a few years old, has already made its mark, with rare error varieties like the die cracks and double dies that can turn a humble coin into a valuable treasure worth thousands of dollars. These top 3 US pennies, the 2000, 2004, and 2021, remind us that every coin has a story to tell, and sometimes those stories are hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by the right collector. So, whether you're new to the world of coin collecting or a seasoned enthusiast, always keep an eye out for those rare and valuable finds. They could be right under your nose. If you've enjoyed this journey into the world of numismatics, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Like, share, and comment below to let us know your thoughts. Have you found any of these rare pennies in your change? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!